Scorpio, welcome to Cosmic Cassie. This is going to be the new moon in Taurus reading for you, where we're going to get an energy update and just check in and see what that new moon energy is bringing in for you in the month of May. Scorpio, I did go ahead and channel some messages from my guides about overall collective energy that we'll all be experiencing. So I'm going to share those with you first, and then we'll dive into the tarot to see how those energies are going to affect you personally. So starting off, we have that we're going to want to focus on what brings us pleasure and how to ground that into our everyday life. And then we're also going to want to consider areas of our life that are a little chaotic and tumultuous and how we can bring them into order and more practicality. And then finally, the most important one here, allow yourself to step back from energies that are stressful and draining so that you can gain a new perspective on your old patterns. Typically, we invite in those stressful, draining energies when we repeat old patterns. So this is a perfect opportunity to see those old patterns very clearly so we can finally release them and put an end. All right, Scorpio, let's go ahead and jump into the tarot. I am using the Wild and Unknown deck for both the main cards as well as the clarifying cards here. So let's go ahead and see what comes out for you. And as I pull these cards, just to remind you, I do have a website, cosmiccassie.com, where you can book personal readings with me at, and that is also in the description box. And Scorpio, please make sure that you are liking my video if it resonates and you do enjoy it. The like is free for you, but it means a whole lot to me. Feel free to subscribe if you want to see more videos as well. We are starting out with the Six of Wands and Scorpio. Oh, that's so funny. And then the Hermit card came out, which is the Virgo card. And then Scorpio, I do want to let you know also that I do get messages outside of tarot. I do mediumship as well as channeling. So if I get a message for you or from the cards, I will definitely try to share that. Sometimes those messages come in very, very quickly, and they're a little too fast for me to divert my focus and pull them in all the way and say them. So I just want to let you know that. These are nice cards. Six of Wands, the Hermit, Seven of Pentacles. Let's get at least two more here for Scorpio. Oops. Three of Pentacles and one more for Scorpio. What does Scorpio need to know about the new moon in Taurus? What does Scorpio need to know about the new moon in Taurus? Show me Scorpio. Perfect. And we're ending with the Hanged Man. Just move these over. That way we have enough room for our clarifying cards. All right, Scorpio, let's get into clarifying them and move through what this energy is coming in with. Obviously, with the Six of Wands starting out, I definitely feel like we're in an energy of feeling like we can succeed. We're already feeling really seen and recognized in something that we're doing. Daughter of Wands, to clarify that Six of Wands, that lets me know that there has already been communication. There's already been information shared. There's something with getting really good news through communication, even though it doesn't feel like the communication itself was the good news. It's almost what that communication would imply, what that communication would lead you to believe or make you realize about something else. And so now we're feeling really successful. We're feeling really good about it. It's making us feel very high positive energy here, that we have definitely done something very, very good for ourselves, and that there's going to be a good benefit. It's just got us very excited as the energy I see from it. I keep seeing people smiling and celebrating. It's almost that Three of Cups energy here. And then we follow up with the Hermit card up next. And oops, I thought that was going to fall on the ground and it didn't. Very cool. We have that Hermit card following, and the Hermit is clarified by the Mother of Wands. I think, Scorpio, the new moon is going to be teaching you that it's okay to be seen, okay? It's okay to be in the spotlight. It's okay for people to acknowledge the beautiful, great things that are happening. It doesn't mean something negative is going to happen. It doesn't mean you're going to be overcome with people that are jealous and prideful. And I'm getting this as a side message for some of you that watch a lot of tarot, and the tarot that you're watching is leading you to believe that you have all these people out to get you. I would maybe recommend taking a break from those channels, just because that energy can really stifle you. If you always feel like people are out to get you, it makes it really hard to build connections and bonds. It makes it really hard to show up in your own energy, to be positive, to be open, to be seen. It makes you want to hide. It makes you want to not share the successes that are happening in your life. It makes you mistrust people that are very close and dear to you. Okay, so maybe take a break from those and see how the energy actually plays out without watching those channels or those readings, okay? Because the Hermit makes me feel like once we have this moment of success and there's communication about it, we're feeling amazing about it, we immediately want to protect it. We immediately want to shelter it. We don't want to tell anyone this great thing. And sometimes you got to do that. I will say sometimes that's important and it's a necessity. But the fact that it immediately comes in where we don't want anyone to know about this success. We don't want anyone to know about what's happening right now. It's like, this is just information for me. I'm going to celebrate myself and that's all I need. And that's, no more. So we know that we're being victorious at something here, but we don't want anyone else to know about it. We really want to shelter that information for ourselves. Then we have the 7 of Pentacles, clarified by the 5 of Pentacles. This is someone who's definitely been investing into direction, someone who's definitely been working hard to be patient, to keep being persistent, to stay with something here, to stay with a feeling, an idea, an emotion. And it's like, I'm sticking with the plan. I'm going to wait it out. I'm investing my energy, and I think a part of the reason, Scorpio, that you immediately go into this energy of wanting to hide your success and shelter it and keep it for yourself is because we've definitely been in this 5 of Pentacles energy where we were extremely let down by things that we invested in. We didn't get the outcomes that we wanted. We might have felt really embarrassed or ashamed of ourselves for pursuing something and pursuing it so passionately and so well, but just to have like a failure, just to have it not succeed in the way that we thought it would. And we might have shared this with other people at some point and been really excited about it at some point and really been in that energy of wanting everyone to know the good news, everyone to know this is what's happening, this is what's going on with me, this is what I'm doing. And then for it to not end well, sometimes with that happening, even just that happening once, we can get into this energy of no longer wanting to share anything that could potentially lead to failure. We begin to covet all the good things that could be coming in for us because we don't want anyone to look at us as failure. We don't want to be embarrassed when it doesn't come through and we showed all this excitement and passion and happiness for it to come through and then it just didn't. Okay. So I feel like we kind of scorned ourselves in the past is the way that we're seeing that. And now we're wanting to really protect and shelter all the other information about everything else going on in our lives here. We did have the 3 of Pentacles coming next, clarified by the Mother of Pentacles. This new moon is going to be encouraging you, Scorpio, to reach out to people around you. Allow them to support you. Allow them to be your cheerleaders. Allow them to lick your wounds when things don't work out well. It's really encouraging you and pushing you in a direction of reopening yourself to other people and allowing them to really come in and help you. Allow them without judgment, without the fear of them judging you. Allow them to be a part of that inner circle again where you can tell them everything that's happening with you, your fears, your worries, your hopes, your dreams, your passions, your interests, the things you're pursuing, the things you're working on, even if they don't work out, even if they don't come to fruition, even if they go in the opposite direction. This new moon energy is really enticing you to create that inner circle again where you have people that can go on this journey with you. And they don't necessarily have to do anything for you. It's just for people to listen, to cherish you, to celebrate with you when it's time to celebrate, and to cry with you when it's time to cry. You need people that are going to show up in that Mother of Pentacles energy for you. And then we end it with the Hanged Man. And to clarify the Hanged Man, it came out all by itself there, is the 4 of Cups. I'm asking you, and I'm saying this in the words of the universe, I'm asking you to take a moment, before making any major decisions, before moving in any major directions, before feeling like you have to do this journey all by yourself, you have to celebrate alone, you have to mourn your grievances and your losses alone. Before you do that, take a moment and kind of think to yourself, how would it be if I had people here to support me right now? How would I feel? Would it make me feel better? Would it help me not feel like this is such a loss? Would they help me laugh and, not feel so shitty about the situation that's happened? Because I feel like that's what the Hangman and the Four of Cups is asking you to do. Don't miss the opportunity to connect with people who truly want to be there for you, Scorpio. And that's what this feels like. There's people that want to be in your inner circle, that want to support you, that want to show up for you in this amazing way, but you have to let them do that. And that is a missed opportunity if you don't allow people to show up for you and support you and cherish you and treasure you in the way that you would someone else. So with that Hanged Man, I think that's a part of that new moon also giving us that perspective, helping us realize and see, maybe I want a support group around me. Maybe I want, those 3 main friends that I could tell them that I invested in a pyramid scheme and I'm so excited and it's going to work and everything's going to be great and I'm going to be a millionaire and I'm going to take everyone on vacation. And then 2 months later, when it completely flops on me, I can go to them and I can tell them that, and without judgment, they cheer me up, they make me feel better, but they also remind me, hey, let's not be so lofty next time. Let's take caution into our investments, okay? So Scorpio, that's everything I have for you. I hope this really resonated and helped you in some way. Again, if it did, please make sure you hit that like button. It's absolutely free and effortless for you, but it means a whole lot to me. And if you want to subscribe, and you can get more videos in the future as I do readings for all signs. Otherwise, Scorpio, have an amazing new moon, and I will see you guys later. Bye.